Qatar Airways wants $5 billion in compensation from Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates. They imposed a land, sea, and air blockade in 2017, banning Qatari planes from their airspace. The blockading countries cut diplomatic ties with Qatar, accusing it of maintaining close ties with Iran and supporting terrorism. Qatar denies all charges, and efforts to resolve the crisis have failed. Before the blockade, this was the route Qatar Airways flights were taking. And this is how they had to change in order to avoid the airspace of the blockading nations, making lengthy diversions, adding an average of 25 minutes to each flight, and adding to its fuel costs. Qatar Airways CEO Akbar Al-Bakr says the air blockade is a clear breach of civil aviation conventions, as well as several binding agreements those countries have signed. The lawsuit uses existing treaties to make its case that the blockade violates international law.
Right now, there are basically 4 arbitrations that are going before the authorities, and they're going to decide the fate of this. And the simple thing is, the body who's going to decide these arbitrations has to determine if there's a clear breach of civil aviation conventions. And right now, it's just too hard to tell how the court will decide.
Earlier this month, Qatar won a legal round when the International Court of Justice at The Hague said the UN's Civil Aviation Agency has jurisdiction in this case and can oversee negotiations. It marked a victory for Qatar in this long, drawn-out battle with the 4 Arab nations. And now Qatar Airways is looking for financial compensation at a time when the global aviation industry has been devastated because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Dorsa, Jabbari, Al Jazeera.